The time is 1:30 on this Sunday afternoon, and it's time now for the Peter Channel Afternoon News on this Sunday afternoon, January 29th, 2017. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here. The time is 1:30 on this Sunday afternoon here. We got a temperature of 41 degrees here. And today's high is going to be 44 here now, the Peter Channel 1:30 afternoon news on this Sunday afternoon, January 29th, 2017. And our top three at 1:30 p.m. is Hassan al-Azam, Yaz Democratic Iran after winning Western gold medal in 16 Rio Games. That President Trump Spain could jeopardize a warm relationship between the United States and Iran in wrestling competitions. President Trump also signed a President Memorandum on Saturday that removed the nation's top military and intelligence advisors and declared attendees in the National Security Council Principal Committee in the HC forming the deal with the policy. A raid in Yemen ended in the death of an American serviceman in the last 3 hours wounded on Saturday. European leaders reject Trump's refugee panic, violating principles. Prime Minister visited Israel in a weekly cabinet meeting in Jerusalem Saturday. And the Sunday he stepped before meeting in Jerusalem, capital Israel, and it's popular that not only should the American embassy be there, but all embassies as well. Kuala Lumpur, 3 Chinese passengers died, and 5 of them missing after tourist port sinking in rough seas off eastern Malaysia. Officials confirmed late on Sunday, with 22 people rescued and fallen in the shipwreck. A statue of Princess Diana has been commissioned by the Duke of Cambridge and Prince Harry 20 years after her death. The two princes said that the time is right to recognize our positive impact with a permanent statue. No one seems to remember Canada as President Donald Trump's far-reaching executive order in President who bans on refugees and some legal immigrants spread along Kenyan officials have scrambled to find out how the citizens could be affected. A prominent Muslim human rights lawyer was shot dead in Myanmar's mainland treasurer for Saturday day after returning from an overseas trip. They are worried that the policy had threatening effects in an overseas fight against terrorism. President Trump on Sunday busted the New York Times referring to the publication of fake news that some of the opportunity critics should buy the fake news and fail in New York Times either read it correctly or let it fold with dignity. A shooting left 10 people in wounded in the Western Tennessee at a party held by the National Guard Army, and the 3 injured remain hospitalized on Saturday. A spokesman for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said. More demonstrations are planned at Los Angeles International Airport on Sunday after chaos, fear, protests, and ultimately some relief over President Trump's travel ban. A 40-year-old New Jersey man was arrested after alleged punch to observe Bishop in the face during a mass at the Cafe de Bethesda at the Sacred Heart. Uber became the center of the political background on Saturday after hundreds of Twitter users rallied began. The elite Uber hashtag protects Cabinet decision to continue to operate while Texas decided to strike refuge to pick up passengers. When the 9-mile point reactor first went online, Richard Nixon was president of the Beatles, but still abandoned 3 miles on Chernobyl and Fukushima went yet 5 words for the hazards of nuclear power. On Friday, the SEC charged 2 New York citizens with deceiving an investor with an $81 million Ponzi scheme based on its sales of the tickets to the popular Broadway musical Hamilton. An investigation on the crash of the cargo ship in December has found that some central parts were swapped out of the proper heat-resistant components. Gilead said in a disclosure report found on June 23, 2017 that asset management company Pillar Pacific Capital Management said it purchased 4,790 additional shares of Gilead Sciences during the most recent quarter. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced today that its laboratory analysts have found inconsistent amounts of toxic substances in certain homeopathic TV tablets some of its times far exceeded the amount claimed in the label. Trump's immigration ban is already harming American science. Peter Channel News Time, 1:34 on this Sunday afternoon, and it's time now for a sports report. Advantage Roger Federer in the chase of the greatest of all time title in tennis, the Australian Open, as he won the Australian Open this year. While a runner was knighted after becoming the most successful track athlete in British Olympic history, condemned the executive order banning people from certain Muslim countries, saying that President Trump has made them. And for legal features, the Cincinnati Bengals Adam Pac-Man Jones under review. Peter Channel News Time is now 1:34 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's start you off on the MBT with a subway system. It's looking good on the commuter rail and then the ferries. They are all looking good. Alright, how's the motorways in New England? Here's A4 eastbound side, back to Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. But here's A4 and 91 intersection of Connecticut, a little slow. But I was in my way to Connecticut out. Looking good. Here's 91 on southbound side, back to 391 down at 57 in Springfield. 6 connector 95 in Providence is backed up. 128 southbound side, back to Route 93 out in Reading, Massachusetts. Here's 8987 southbound side, back to the Canadian border up in upstate New York and Vermont. Hour 15 and 55 on northbound side, back to the Canadian border in southern Quebec and New York State Rays backed up around the next stretch right 890. Peter Channel News on 1:36 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for a weather report here. Time now for a weather report here. Taking a look at radar, and it shows some spotty snow showers from southern Maine and Vermont and New Hampshire. It stretches at central western Massachusetts and northwestern and northeastern Connecticut. And rain, sleet, storm about wind and 9, Potomac, Connecticut, and western Vermont, and some rain showers. Southern tip of Martha's Vineyard, and some spotty snow, sleet, and rain showers about Mount New Jersey, and snow showers stretching all the way down to New York State. And zooming you out just a little bit here. Look at this. A line of snow showers stretching all the way from the Great Lakes in Danville, Kentucky, and some rain, sleet, and snow showers from Tennessee down to western North Carolina and down to Georgia. Some rain showers, some snow showers, central portions of Nova Scotia, the western portions of President, on some snow showers from Quebec all the way down to Ontario. Here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For this afternoon, most of that's about 43 degrees. What's about 8 to 10 miles gust side, 25 miles an hour. For tonight, Podcast about 20 degrees. Light west wind for Monday. Puts us about 37 degrees. Can we give it a northwest wind at 6 miles an hour in the morning. Monday night, mostly crisp about 50 degrees and west about 6 miles an hour for Tuesday. Chance of snow will be after 10 a.m. Mostly clouds about 33 degrees. West about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Chance ratio is 50%. Tuesday night, a chance of snow. Mostly clouds about 26 degrees. Chance ratio is 40%. Wednesday, Saturday, podcast about 50 degrees down. Low about 22 degrees. For Thursday, Saturday, most clouds about 35, about 17 degrees. And for Friday, Saturday, most clouds about 31, low about 16 degrees. And for Saturday, Saturday, about 31 degrees. In Saturday, it's overcast at 44, not 42, and Mansfield 43. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel afternoon news on this January 29th, 2017 on a Sunday afternoon. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, goodbye day to you, and I'll see you at 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report. Hope you have a good afternoon. Near.